Yo, what is up, y'all? Welcome on back to another live stream. We're here with Resident Evil Remake. What's going on? It feels weird. Hold on, y'all. Let me check it out over here. No sound detected? Shouldn't be. Alright, y'all, give me a second. Let me just check this. It's being weird right now. Alright, so should be good now. Just switch it back on. Yeah. Yeah, it's good now. What the fuck? I don't know why earlier it just was shit in the bed. I'm gonna be doing alternate controls for this one. Yeah, I was remembering. I was like, yeah, I do have the game uncapped, so that probably might be why it's going a little bit faster than what it's supposed to. Let me raise up the volume on the game. There you go.
Resident Evil.
So we're just gonna do a straight up new game. Let's see, alternate, wide, And yeah, we're gonna go basically. We can't do hard mode, so we're just gonna go right off the bat. The hardest mode that we can do. We got my boy Chris. So this one is gonna be me doing some more knife only runs.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone,
So hopefully it goes good.
In northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
Chris. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Hell yeah.
We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
We about to whoop some ass with Chris right here, shit. I just hope I can do some of these later boss fights without much issue. Wondering how Tyrant. I don't want to do this with the good ending. Just because I'm wondering how that boss fight's gonna go, since I won't have anything but the knife, you know. So I gotta look up like some speedrunners that do the good ending of this game knife only, just so I can see what they do at the very end of the game. But yeah, for those of you guys coming on into the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. Yo, Icon, thanks for stopping by to the stream. Boy, come on! We got the OG, well, not the original, but we got Resident Evil Remake here.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Chris, this way.
I wish they made RE3 remake like this game, updated with fixed camera angles. That would be fucking badass, not gonna lie, if they did that. I would buy it and play it instantly,
There
like
are
as soon
only
as it would
3
drop.
STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself.
But too bad, we got what we
don't know
got.
where Barry is.
And it's the reason why I honestly
Is
will
everyone all
probably
right?
never boot up Resident Evil 3 remake.
Barry. Where's Barry?
Unless someone paid me to play it.
He's...
Yeah.
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Let's go, Jill.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, I forgot to inject the door skip. Alright. Door skip is up and running. Let's go ahead and get started on this. We got this hungry ass boy. Hold on, y'all. I got too much shit open on my phone. Okay. So zombie tried to bite me, and we left. So this one
Wesker?
mainly,
Jill?
it depends on how you approach it. You can do the whole thing of like you trying to kill as much of these as you can
Where did they go?
with the knife, but normally it's just like, hey, we're just gonna try to avoid as much combat as we can to also save as many heals as we can too. But anyways, we gotta go and get the green arrow. Or the golden arrow. I never get used to the way how the controls feel with the alternate controls and the camera angles on this. It always feels It feels nice, but then like the camera angles just like fuck it up for me. Anyways. Let's go ahead and how you know how to dodge them? I used to try to do attempts for this at speedruns, and I would also watch a lot of speedrunners play the game. And so mainly is just you just basically bait the zombie into doing the lunge, and once the lunge animation is over, where they're kind of just like figuring out like what they're gonna do next, just move around them. Sometimes you get bad ones where the zombies are what you call a sleeper, and they just don't go for the lunge. They just keep walking up to you, and so you basically have to keep circling around them in the front to finally get them to do the lunge so you can move on through. Otherwise, if you have a defense item, if you want, you can just let them grab you. That happens a lot. They just keep walking. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes because it's all RNG, so if you get a bad run, there'll be a lot of sleepers, and yeah, you'll be like, okay, like this guy, I would try to fucking dodge his ass, but I usually just wait till he turns around like that. And yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by to the stream. So we have the Book of Curses. We need to go get the dog whistle. So there's a few different things we gotta do. And like I'm saying, this one, I'm not gonna be going to go get any extra ammo on the side or any extra weapons. It's just mainly gonna be the knife. So the main things I'm gonna pick up are gonna be key items and health items. So that, and I'm also gonna be doing the bad ending. So I'm not gonna be saving any of the characters or going to go get Jill or anything like that. So alright. Book of Curses is opened. Cool. So you can take like, well, actually you can't take any bites. Yeah. Evident of these two guys. As you can see there, I'm already on caution. So that's a bad one. If I was speedrunning this or trying to do speedruns, I'd fucking reset right now. So that guy was a sleeper, which is fine. It's just one of those where now I have to go get healed. And I think the character's movement speed isn't the same. If you're limping, I think you're a little bit slower. Ah, fuck. I forgot to get a small key. Hold on. Let me just reset this.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, I was like, I'm on red caution. Yeah. Because I'm technically like I'm not playing it on hard mode. But yeah, if you're doing a knife only, like it's one of those where it's like, okay, like you gotta make sure you dodge as much as you can, or if you get lucky, that you just kill the zombies in your way.
There are only 3.
Alright, so let's go ahead and keep going. Thank God for the door skip being on this time. Or just in general, like just me playing RE2 initially without skipping the doors. I was over here like, damn, like just the sections with the doors do take not a long time, but you know, it's a good amount of time that passes by with just watching the doors open and close. So like this area here is not bad. Game, please. Thank you. The only thing that sucks about this area later, 13k channel points, hell yeah. Only thing that sucks about this area later is this guy right here in front of me, this Crimson Head. He becomes active later. Son of a bitch, man. I was gonna save that for later, but I guess not. Okay, that guy was not moving for shit. So, fuck it. I'm taking the W on that. Man, I gotta fucking learn. I gotta learn fucking knife only on RE2, I guess. I would say I'll do low percent, which is basically you know, knife as much as possible and then use a weapon every now and then. But I know Sunny's gonna be like, nah, you gotta use the knife the whole way. Nice. Okay. Pretty solid. Now the only thing is these fucking zombies over here. But at the same time, I only need one of these rooms. How you gonna kill the plant? We're gonna knife the plant, bro. Plant 42, like you, like, it's one of those where I might get lucky because since I'm technically gonna do the bad ending, I can possibly get the section with Rebecca where she does the V-jolt. So V-jolt might just kick in and kill the plant for me. If not, then I have to fucking fight the plant, just all out. But yeah, so we're gonna need 2 small keys actually. So one of the small keys, for one of the small keys, we're gonna need the armor key. So we need one for sure by default, and we can't really access the other ones until after we have the armor key. So yeah, we're gonna have to go get this one, which means that there's gonna be about it's gonna be about the same amount of zombies trying to fucking bite my face off. We're gonna go ahead and do that and grab this. I keep saying small keys, but I mean it's the same shit, honestly. Small key, old key, whatever. It's the same shit. Okay, so we got what we needed. These guys, like I'm saying, the main thing why you don't want to fight them is because you don't really want to have to deal with them being Crimson Heads later. So you just kind of like ignore them, try to weave around them. So we got the. Hold on, y'all. Let me move this. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I guess I got lucky on both of them. Sweet. So, the other small key, like I'm saying, we have to wait until we go get the armor key. The daggers and the stun grenades is one of those where, like, I don't really think people are gonna like accept it being a knife only run if you use them, so that's why I usually don't grab them. I should have. So we gotta kill this guy before the other dog shows up. We actually got lucky on that one. We're gonna heal too, right here. And discard the dog whistle. So this area is okay. There's one zombie back here. Fuck. Okay. I actually got lucky, I guess. Take only daggers. Pezzy did daggers? Okay. I mean, like daggers do make sense, so. And then we got the Crimson Head. Yeah, like if I have like a 1 or 2 daggers, I'm good. I'm solid, honestly. Yeah, because without the daggers, it's one of those where, like, you need to get so lucky on most of these guys not being sleepers to where you can just do the dodges with the alternate controls. Now, as far as doing dodges with the normal tank controls, I haven't really mastered that, so that one's gonna be a little bit more challenging. But yeah, I'll probably go get the dagger on this backside. You gotta be careful with that little metal statue with the spikes, because even though it's moving back, if it hits you or if you walk into it, basically it'll still hurt. So we need to go get the other small key and unlock the area down below. So we're gonna go here. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, so we're gonna go down here. This guy always misses. One of the zombies is gonna come out from outside, but that's fine. We don't really need the sword key anymore since the last time we can use it is in the kitchen. So you can basically just come over here and drop this shit off. Okay, that was close. So this room here that we just walked by on the right side on the other room, That one we're not gonna do since we're not doing. We're not trying to get the shotgun. I don't know why I read the diary. I'm supposed to come over here and open this. So I can dodge him. Yep. Oh my god, that was so fucking good. Like, the line was fucking horrible. But those guys not being in the way was fucking awesome. So I don't really want to go through down here, but I'd rather not go do too much loops and having to deal with the door not being busted because I went through it too many times, at least from the opposite side where the doorknob is busted. So we're gonna go through and do the section with the dogs, which normally they only come out when you're going towards that area, but we'll see. I don't remember if they come out here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so the dogs only come out when you're coming on the way back. So we can risk the dogs. It's basically whatever you feel like doing. If you want to risk the dogs coming by or not. Yo, thank you guys for coming into the stream. So we have the herbicide. We do have the armor key, but we don't have another small key. So there's only one other area where we can get a small key, which I'll attempt to do it right now, since we have a good amount of inventory space still available. We're not gonna be coming back around this way anyways, for the most part at all. Like, at least this section, so I'm not gonna risk this area here. I am gonna go get this dagger though, which honestly I should have grabbed it earlier, but it's fine. Having at least one or two of these guys, or these daggers, is good. Yeah. I'm gonna go dump off some of these items. Okay. Please pick up the first aid. Okay, perfect. We got the first aid. We're not gonna take anything else just yet. Fertilizer, we're gonna keep it on us. Fertilizer, the plant chemical. Hopefully this guy over here doesn't grab me. Oh, I fucking baited his ass. Hell yeah. Perfect. I did that, like, not even thinking about it, honestly. So, there's a few different stuff we can grab here. Main thing is the greener back here. We'll just have another full heal mix. And then that little shiny item right there on that little counter here is another old key. We're gonna need this one for sure, just to make it way more easier for us, less of a pain in the ass. Okay. Oh, what's up? Okay, thank God I'm playing this game more, because I'm feeling like I'm getting more confident with doing these dodges. So there is about 3 more doors that we can use the armor key on at the moment. Trying to remember what this one was. Orange, yeah. Yeah. Orange, green, yeah. Okay, perfect. But give me a second, y'all. Let me ban this bot out of my chat. I don't know why these guys keep showing up. There's like always like one or two of these guys. But anyways, we have the death mask here, which is awesome. We have one of the other small keys that we needed. This one's kind of like optional, but it makes navigating this area so much more better. So we can go ahead and unlock this and get the shortcut done. Dodge that guy. And now we're gonna go do we're gonna go get the first mask. These other areas are kind of like, we'll save it until later. I'm gonna do that though, so that way I can get rid of the armor key later whenever we do combine with these other areas. So the good thing is that the zombies down in this area aren't inside yet. So that's a good thing. Oh shit, why did I went the wrong way. I guess it's good that I'm getting some dodge practices in. We're not gonna pick up any stun grenades. Yo, what's good, Icon? Did you just at yourself? Alright, so remember guys, always do it towards the red side. If you do the green side, it's gonna kill all the herbs here. Which, I don't know if we have enough space for these heals at the moment. Actually, we do. There's like 5 herbs in here, I think. Something like that. This room is always good, just for the amount of herbs that are in here. We will be going to go dump these off. At least 2 of them. So what we're gonna go do now is, yo, I don't even see your name on there, but thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. It shows up as blank. What we're gonna go do now is we're gonna trigger the cutscene with Rebecca and Richard, but we're gonna leave them to die since we're doing bad ending. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, by the time we unlock these 2 doors that we need with the armor key, we'll have an extra inventory slot freed up again. So we should be more than good. We just gotta be careful though, because since the zombies in the room past this one I'm entering are active too now, they're gonna try to come in to this room that I'm about to enter. So if they do, there's gonna be more zombies that I gotta deal with later if I have to swing by. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh shit. Did I need to use the armor key one more time? Oh fuck me, I don't remember. Oh, that's right. The piano room.
You.
Chris
I need it for that one.
Alpha Team, we're here to rescue you. Richard.
So yeah,
What the
we're
hell
making good
happened to you?
progress.
Chris,
Chris.
this place.
Okay.
Get the team out of here.
Jason was the
Demons
name. Appreciate the follow.
everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
It's an
I need
ouch.
serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Serum?
Hold on. I'll be back.
You don't need that, bro. Okay, so yeah, I know it's over there. I'm kind of like fuck because I don't want to waste time going all the way down to go use the key and discard it. So let's see, shield key. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to wait until they fuck it. Goddamn these guys. I just came in here to reset them, by the way. And I'm running through this way so I can avoid this guy over here. No! Fuck my dagger. Well, I fucking out of habit I mash, you know, just to shake him off, and damn it, man. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start getting the other death mask, and we'll go down to the West Wing and then come back. Oh, fuck, man. Well, at least he didn't bite me, so that's good. No way I walked back into it. Son of a bitch, man. Oh. Okay. You're fucking me too, I guess. I gotta hurry up before that zombie busts in here. We do not want more zombies in there, like, at all. Well, I mean, there's not much I can fucking do, dude, like, honestly. Like, I just kind of I should have gone to the section with Richard first and then gone to get the shit down here. Are you You can kill the one outside the candle room. It will despawn after yawn. Outside the candle room. Ah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about that. Actually, yeah, you're right. I do remember it not being there a couple of times when I would go. Whenever I'd go do the whole yawn bit. What you have to do now? So right now, we're basically collecting the 4 masks. So I already have 2 of them. One of them is in the item box, so that's why I paused for a bit, because I'm debating if I should go to the save room to go grab it, which I should just do that right now, so I'm not wasting more time. No way, the camera angle. Oh my. Every dang time, dude. Now I'm on fucking goddamn. That's what I didn't want, but whatever. It's what I get, I guess. I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna go. No. I need to go back down there anyway, so like, are you? Like, these 2 guys are fine. It's just the stupid camera angles, man. Every dang time. That's the only thing I don't like about the alternate controls and these camera angles.
It's me, Chris.
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Can't grieve forever. This is the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
Well, the cutscene's a little bit different since Richard died. So, since we now got the mask that we need, there's gonna be 2 more that we need to go get.
Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure.
Yeah.
But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
I'm just like, dang it, man, because I have heals. I just don't want to use them right now. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so for the most part, all you have to do is, once you have Rebecca practice, just go across to the other side of the mansion. You don't have to go grab anything or whatever, you just go across. As soon as you step back in here, if you hear the music, playing correctly now, then that means it's good. dang zombie doesn't want to go in for the grab.
I think I got it.
Practice makes perfect.
What's this?
Yo, Cholo Panda, thank you so much for the 10 whipped creams and the corn. Alright, my bad. So, we got the shield key. So, we only gotta use it once. Main hall is what triggers Rebecca to finish. Oh, the main hall? Oh, okay. I thought it was just going all the way across, but I guess that works too. Alright, so the bad thing is I need to get some heals. And I don't have any daggers, so I guess I gotta figure out how the fuck I'm gonna beat this damn boss, but give me a second, y'all. Alright, my bad. Okay, so we got the shield key. So we're not gonna fight Yawn at all. We're just gonna go grab the mask and leave. Do figure eights around the pillars if you want to fight them. Yeah. Where you going now? So right now, like I'm saying, we have the shield key. So since we have the shield key, we have to unlock this door. So this is the place we went to earlier. This is the door we need to unlock with the shield key. The only reason why we're gonna go there is because there's a mask. One of the 4 masks that we need is back here. And we have all the masks now. Well, not all of them. We have one more. It's the one I left over here in this other room. And I'm probably gonna have to go use this thing. Come on, man. I don't trust these damn camera angles, dude. Like, look at that shit. If I take one more bite, I'm basically dead. And I don't know how many heals I have in the item box. Like, I think maybe like 1 or 2. And there's at least 2 zombies I'm gonna have to get by without getting bit. Otherwise, I gotta reset because, you know, I don't really save on these anymore. You also have the herb farm outside. I mean, true, but that would mean I have to dodge one of these guys and then go all the way out there. And then I still have to come back over here. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Did you already take out the dogs where you get the stuff to kill the plant? Yeah, the where you use the dog whistle, yeah. I mean, either or, I'm gonna have to go out of my way and at least through a zombie or 2. Um, the other side? I don't know which one you talking about, dude. There's really like only like one area that gives you heals. Okay, cool. So I managed to get those dodges. Hell yeah. Okay, so we actually do have way more heals than I remember, which is awesome. That's the west side where you use the dog whistle, the outside area. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, with the herbicide. I picked up most of the herbs there. I think I picked up all of them and the herbicide, so yeah. Yeah, I cleared that out. Anyways, hopefully this door doesn't bust, but I mean it won't really matter. Because by the time we're coming back through here, the doorknob is going to be fixed. Because it'll be when we're coming back from the residential area. Thank God for this shortcut. This zombie out here, both of them actually, are gone. Yeah, and I didn't want to go down there because me going down there is me having to deal with not only about 3 zombies going down to the first floor and through that door with the busted doorknob, but then I have to go and try to bait and dodge the other like 4 to 5 zombies in that room going to the outside area since I already triggered them to go inside. So yeah. Okay, well, fuck you too then, game, I guess. So there's like a specific thing you do. Oh my God, really, dude? Are you? I'm facing it, dude. I'm trying to speedrun Cobra X right now under 4:30, and you can't save or use first aid. Yeah, CVX. If you can't save or use a first aid, then good luck, man, because CVX is a rough fucking game. Especially Which actually, does CVX even have a hard mode? I don't remember. Luckily, it saves after the plane though, and that counts, and you can use herbs. Nice. Yeah, yeah. CVX is nice enough to save for you, like automatically, when you're doing the disc swap, technically. But if you're playing normal Code Veronica, um, it doesn't give you checkpoints or saves at all. So like, if you die, you go all the way back to the beginning. So yeah, one of the things I've seen is they have this guy get stuck over here. I'm probably gonna die to this guy, not gonna lie. Are you kidding me, man? Like, look at that, I'm already in danger. Bro, shake him off. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm dead.
Resident Evil.
There are only 3.
My bad, y'all. Keep having family just barge in. I'm like, bro, like. Yeah, man. Elder Crimson is one of the first obstacles. Like, it's one of those where, like, the main way I see people fight him is like you get him stuck in the corner where I had Chris in. Like, you basically have him do like if he's doing a grab, and he lunges in, and then if you do it good enough, he just stays stuck there while trying to swipe you. And with Chris, it's good because Chris's reach with the knife is solid, so like he can hit him from far away from a good distance. But with Jill, it sucks because her reach isn't as long, so you have to move in where he can actually hit you with the swipe. And so that's the only thing that sucks with Jill, is doing that shit. Yo, Icon, thank you so much for the likes. Appreciate it. I was hoping to at least have like 2 daggers that I could just have. Just fucking bite me, dude. I swear. Just fucking go for it, man. Like, the bites on this aren't as bad as fucking Zero. Resident Evil Zero's bites are fucking annoying, dude. Those zombies got like fucking magnet grabs or some shit. Come on, man. Just gonna equip that for now. Yeah, like there's only like a few games where I do knife only like comfortably, but that's because like they made the knives in those games like just busted. And these other games is like, nah, like you don't have to work for it. Which what I should be looking into is adding the little plugin or whatever that basically lets you spam the run button, like if you're playing normally on tank controls. Because if you do that while moving with the alternate controls, yeah, if you do both of those things together, it oh well, fuck you too, man. Just straight up to danger. If you do both of those things, then it basically lets like Chris or Jill stair skate. Okay, well now I need to go find a fucking red herb. Fuck me, dude. Alright. So we got the key. I don't think Chris gets a first aid in the back of that restroom anyway, so yeah. Yeah, I'm just like thinking about it and I'm like, honestly, like I think you like soft lock yourself, right? If you use the small key down here first. Cause then Chris won't even be able to grab the he won't even be able to unlock the door to go outside to use the dog whistle. Which sucks. Alright. I'm going to learn from my previous mistake, and I'm going to grab the dagger here my first go around so I don't have to make these guys spawn in. And then, just in case, I'm gonna heal because I don't trust this zombie down here. Yeah. So this zombie down here is like the easiest to dodge. Well, I say easiest, but whenever it feels like lunging, then yeah. Why did I come here? Yeah, that's what I need to do. Thanks for reminding me. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Back down. Okay, I'm on. I'm on orange caution, but I'm like, still, like, come on, man. Like, no fucking way camera angle. That is the only thing that pisses me off in this game, is alternate controls and these camera angles. Like, they don't fucking mix well at all. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. I actually got fucking through. Well, thank fucking God, cause holy shit, I'm gonna die. Well, actually, no. As long as this zombies over here isn't in my way, I mean, I can just go around too. Yeah. I'm good, because I can heal outside anyways. You forgot the old key? I got the old key. Yeah, I was about to say, I picked it up. Now, unless you're talking about the old key upstairs on the second floor, I can't go in there just yet because I don't have the armor key yet. No shit, you're... Oh my god, bro. You're so fucking right. You're so fucking right that the save room has... Bro, I could've saved myself. Now I'm just debating fucking redoing this just because I don't want to fucking go loop twice that fucking area. Fucking hell, man. God damn it, I always forget that there's a fucking key in there. Because I see it next to the typewriter, so my brain automatically thinks it's ink ribbon. No, come the fuck back here, dude. Are you... Dog, can you fucking... Okay, dude. Thank fucking God, dude. Okay. As long as this guy out here doesn't fucking grab me. Hey, bro, can you do the fucking lunge, man? Fucking Christ, dude. These fucking zombies, dude, I swear to God. Oh, what am I doing? Alright. Let's go ahead and deposit the fake armor key. Nice. Cool. So we got the armor key now. Yeah, so it's one of those where, like, honestly, like, yeah, you need two. And then I went up there to go get that armor key, but that's just risking more zombies, so yeah. I'm gonna grab this too. every fucking time. I should just fucking reset that guy so he doesn't fucking grab me. Don't get my fucking camera. Alright, zombies in here from outside now. Gonna ignore that. Gonna hope to God that I can dodge this guy again smoothly as last time. Just fucking bite me, honestly. Okay. These fucking camera angles, dude, I swear to God. They're like pushing my brain to be like, alright, man, like. Alright, so I'm gonna go do what I don't want to do. Because I don't have the fucking shortcut unlocked at the moment. So I'm gonna go risk a bunch of bites. Not actually get fucking bit, whatever, man. And I fucking came in here. Okay, somehow that fucking worked. I'm gonna die though. If I can't. If this guy for some reason gives me the stupid long bite, I'm gonna fucking die. Okay, never mind. Fucking old keys, dude. I don't want to use these, but I honestly could care less about my fucking rank right now anyways. And I'll even risk this door fucking messing up on me. Alright. So I'm just doing this ahead of time, just so I can get the shortcut unlocked. Perfect. Now we're gonna go get the herbicide. Camera angle, please. Which I'm like, honestly, I don't want to risk all these zombies right now, so I'm just gonna go around where the dogs fucking come in, dude. Do you ever get scared? Every once in a while, like with like the crimson heads. But it's not like a scare. It's just more like a jump scare. You know, because you'll just see him just come up out of nowhere, just fucking trying to swipe you. Yo, Valencia, thank you so much for the likes. Excuse me. Thanks for stopping by to the stream. But yeah, so we need to trigger the Richard scene first. Why don't you burn him if you only have a knife? Mainly because unless you're like a small percentage of like knife only players that actually tries to kill shit with the knife, yeah, you might burn him if you need to. But if not, like the usual way people play knife only with this game is that they basically try to avoid as much combat as you can, so that way it doesn't get to that eventuality. But since I'm basically trying to make this a little bit more easier on myself, I need to go over here and trigger the cutscene with Richard. That way we can go over here. We can go ahead and kill that plant with the herbicide. And hopefully by the time we go back, Richard's already gone because enough time has passed. And then we can come over here and grab a few things. Which these sections you don't ever really come back to at all. And I'm going to be doing the same thing as last time. I'm going to be mixing up all these herbs. So that way I at least have a good amount of heals. So if my Elder Crimson fight goes amazingly well, then I'll have heals for later on in the game. Which honestly, the only other obstacle I can see myself having an issue with is Plant 42. Just cause fuck that guy. Actually, unlike last time, I think I can pick up everything. Yeah, I got all the herbs this time. So that's good. Mainly because I didn't grab the mask first. But hell yeah. We got the item that we need. We're not gonna step... We're not gonna step back in here ever again. So... You make me want to play this game again? Hell yeah. That's how it be. I'll be watching some of my other friends speedrun the games and I'm like, damn, I want to play this shit now. Oh, the stun grenade? Because I'm saying, I'm trying to do knife only, so I'm not gonna use any stun grenades. That's why I have 2 daggers, but I don't have them equipped because I'm saving them for the Elder Crimson fight. So we're basically on a good roll. I'm gonna go unlock one of the other doors over here for the armor key. So when we go unlock the piano room key... Oh shit, I almost walked into his ass. So when we go unlock the room with the piano, we can just discard the key right away and get that extra space. Camera angle, please, bro. That zombie will always come in like immediately. Let me reset these guys because I should have just ran by him. I don't know why I didn't. But helps that I can go drop these off. I won't need the other small key over here at the moment anymore. But there will be some heals I can grab. And I don't really want to deposit the mask. Mainly because I don't want to come back over here and grab it, you know. Save? Nah, I don't really do. It hurts my brain how you cut between it and made it to the side. What do you mean? Like how I dodged the zombie or what? So that last small key was not the last one, but that one there, we won't really need it, honestly. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So a zombie can spawn in here if you take forever. That's fine. I'll let him bite me this time. Mainly because I'm doing so good right now. So, by the time we step back into Rich's area, because right now the route I did is probably one of the better ones. It's probably not the most optimal, but it's one of the better ones where you basically grab almost everything else you need. So by the time you go back to Richard, he's already dead. You can just go and go into that room and grab the item that you need anyways. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this shit. Alright. But it's not gonna lie, this one's feeling a whole lot better. Even though I did forget to go get the small key in the other save room, but still much better than the previous one. So now the only thing is that since I didn't dump off one of these items, I am gonna be full. So yeah, that's the only thing that sucks is that what do you mean he's dead? It's fine, I did that on purpose. Which I need to... Dodging the zombie in here is like... It's like 50-50 for me, honestly. Oh, come on. Well, fuck me, I guess. I'll just wait till you both come out here. Fuck it. It's not like I'm speedrunning, so... I might as well just do a longer route. Okay, so... We have the musical note. Richard's gone. We got heals here if we need them too. Yo, New York. What's good? Thanks for stopping by to the stream. Fuck me, man. I guess I'm gonna have to stop by one of these save rooms. Oh well. Let's go ahead and continue. Like, I don't want to dump something off, but I'm like, man, I got to. Like, I need one of the inventory slots. That guy almost fucking grabbed me too. Shit. The nice thing about this area later is that when the hunters show up, as long as you don't come down here and pass by those windows down here on the first floor, there will be no enemies down here or up top at all. Okay, so... Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't have to come down here at all. How do you know where to go and what to do? This is tough. I've played this game like more than 20 times. That's the only reason how. That and I really love this game, so yeah. Yeah, I forgot I already used up all the other uses for the key, so it's just this one. Bro, can you fucking lunge, please? Like, oh my fucking god. This fucking guy. Dude, what do I gotta do so your bitch ass can lunge at me, man? Like, honest to God. Okay. We have enough inventory slots now. This makes me anxious? Yeah, I feel you. I get you though, because whenever I used to try to do speedrun attempts for this game, I wouldn't be like jittering, but I'm like, all right, bro, don't fucking bite me, please, bro, please. I'm gonna use this to my advantage since Sonny just told me I have to go back to the main hall to basically trigger Rebecca to play the music properly. So I'm gonna use that to my advantage because I did not grab the emblem, which is perfect for me. Anyways, bam. I think we're good. So this puzzle here, the one in the piano room, right? You need to grab this emblem. What I mean, make her play it properly. So Chris doesn't know how to play the piano for jack shit. So Rebecca comes in and she's like, oh hey, I know that song, I can play it. And the cutscene plays, I skipped it, but the cutscene, she basically plays it off tune. And then Chris is like, oh bro, what was that? And so Rebecca's like, look, I can play it, I just need to practice a bit. So you tell Rebecca, yes, okay, go ahead and practice. And then you leave the area and you go back to the main hall, which is basically like enough distance where it triggers it. And you go back, which is what I'm going to do right now. Once you go back, you got to make sure you have this emblem on you. And that way, once Rebecca plays the piano, bro, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? Once Rebecca plays the piano and that wall section opens up, then you can use the emblem.
Chris! Chris!
I'll show you, watch. So this little back wall opens up. Now that I have enough inventory slots, we're gonna pick up the gold emblem. Man, you're good? Nah, I'm not like good. I'm okay. I just play this game a lot, but appreciate it though. So now that we have the two emblems, you put in the wooden one, the shitty one, and so that way it opens up the area for you again. Otherwise, if you don't, you're basically stuck here because you can't really make Rebecca play the piano for you again. And then since we have the actual gold emblem now, the gold emblem, we put it here, which causes the grandfather clock over here to open up to reveal this little puzzle. Which this puzzle says, when the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. And the main thing is, the main hint for this is this painting here. This is a picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the other long sword has pierced the head of the other. So they basically have to kill each other. And so it mainly talks about the head area and the chest area. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell it, yes, I want to move the gears. You're gonna go to large. You can turn the large gear whichever direction you want, but you have to do it twice in that direction. When you move the large gear, it's gonna be the small hand. Do it again. And as long as your puzzle solution matches this right here, you tell it no, and you get the little chime. The grandfather clock moves out of the way, and then this is how we get the shield key. So now from here, we're basically set, right? Because as long as Yawn doesn't poison us, we're gonna grab the third mask, and then all we have to do is go downstairs, where we're gonna go towards the area of putting in the mask to do the Elder Crimson fight. And since we already unlocked the shortcut down there, we can just grab the mask that I left down there in the shortcut area and just run back, so we can immediately be ready to do the Elder Crimson fight. Which also is going to help me out that Sunny reminded me to unequip my daggers, so I have 2 daggers waiting for the fight. Yo, Nikki, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I'll show you right now, Icon. Let me just do this section, and once I actually use the item, I'll show you what's inside. So lead Yawn this way, or that way, I guess. I'm gonna lead him back this way. I'm just waiting for his bitch ass to... There you go. And like how Sunny was telling me earlier, you basically just do figure 8s around those pillars, because when he's crawling around just like normal snake style, not like cobra style, whatever the fuck, you can basically use his head to get him to go around the other way, to basically give you more time to knife him. No, so you don't have to fight him. You only fight him if you're playing with Jill, and this is after you save Richard with the serum. So if you save Richard from the serum, or with the serum, you fight Yawn, and then he's gonna come and he's gonna be like, yeah, all right, Jill, I got your back. Then when that happens, you're gonna leave the room and you're gonna hear Richard die. So you're basically gonna get him killed anyways. When you step back into the room, he's gonna drop his assault shotgun, which is better than the normal shotgun you get, and so you basically grab that. I'm baffled you're strategically goated. Nah, you good. I just watch a lot of speed runs of this game, and I've played it so many times, honestly. So yeah, I think I can get by with one heal, one full heal. We'll see though. Elder Crimson's a fucking pain. But it's good though, you know, like it's one of those where like someone is adapting well enough that every time they fail, they take it into account to do better. While you leave them, I have 2 daggers on me, so I can let Elder Crimson grab me twice. Yeah, I'm doing knife only on hard mode, that's why. So now that we have all 4 masks, this zombie and the one on the backside, where there's shotgun shells would be back there, are both gone. So that's why I didn't wait until right now to grab that mask, because if you do your routing properly, either you're coming from that back area to use the shortcut, or you go in there to grab the mask and you head back out. And so you rarely lose any time if you're doing a speedrun. The only times you would lose time down here is putting in the mask on these stupid things. Thanks for the likes, by the way. Ah, this guy again. So it's see no evil, hear no evil, and yeah, see no evil, smell no evil, and speak no evil type shit. And then the last mask is what I was going to show you right now. You're scared? It should be fine, honestly. So this is the box that I was telling you. So what the box here, if you want the description of how to solve it, it says there's a design of the sun and the moon. On the plate it says sunshine will awaken me. So the sun and the moon, and then the sun has 2 heart halves. So what you do is you go highlight this heart half back here and the one up here, and then once they're both lit, the box opens. And this is the last mask that we need. Once you put all 4, then the coffin sealing Elder Crimson in, because they sealed them for a reason, is good. And then that triggers the boss fight. Why didn't you save? Because I'm funny like that? Oh, bitch. Alright, now I'm gonna equip my shit. Who sealed them? So Umbrella scientists, they basically found out like, hey, exposure to the T-virus in certain scenarios make zombies. And so they were like, okay, like we're documenting, guys, like this is how the zombies are made, right? And then they noticed that a good amount of them started coming back. So like they would blast the zombies, right? They would like shoot them up until they died, died, quote unquote. So they were like, okay, like these zombies are dead, like they're not doing anything or whatever. But then they started noticing changes on those zombies. They were like, yo, like what the fuck is going on? And they found out that even though the zombie died, technically, speaking, it did die because it wasn't moving or trying to bite you anymore, right? The T-virus and its body was still continuing its cellular regeneration. And it got to the point where it was regenerating its cells at an alarming rate, where the muscle mass on the zombies increased, and their muscles got so big it started like tearing its skin apart. And also they got claws, and their metabolism increased like so much because of the T-virus that you basically see like their hot breath coming out of their mouth. And that's when they dubbed them Crimson Heads, because basically most of their body is red. They also move fast as fuck. Because of the claws, they do way more damage, so they're way more deadlier. And it's also one of those where it's called the V-Act process. So they go from a zombie to a Crimson Head, and then because of the later games, you end up finding out that the Crimson Head and this other zombie in another game, they're basically the in-between forms of a zombie going from being a normal zombie to a licker. And yeah, I'm playing Resident Evil Remake, by the way. Why didn't Crimson Head come back in Resident Evil 2? Basically because by that point there wasn't a lot of a lot of people going around like, yo, like let's um kill the zombies properly, because the way you kill them properly is in that document that tells you like the VAC process and what happened. It also details on how to dispose of zombies properly, and it tells you, hey guys, make sure that you either that you kill a zombie properly all the way by either decapitating it, or whenever the zombie's down and you think it's dead, go over and burn its body, so that way it completely chars up and it can't regenerate anymore. And that's basically the two ways. And so that's where the game's like, hey, if you can decapitate a zombie, no Crimson Heads on this game. They eventually become lickers. The more damage take, the more, yeah. Yeah, so the Crimson Head is the first step of a zombie going to a licker. Yeah, it's the amount of time. Wesker? Ah, fuck, you grabbed me from behind. Oh, what you say, bitch? What? No fucking way my 2 daggers killed his ass. Bruh. I didn't even use the heal, and I'm still good. uh Fuck yes. I have like 4 heals now for the rest of the game, I guess. Daggers do a lot of damage. Yeah. I just hate when the daggers don't kill them. And so I'm like, give me back my dagger, you bastard. And then I go to try to blow off their heads to go get my dagger back. And then the game's like, nah, you're not getting a headshot. And I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I want my dagger back. You a pro? Nah. Also, I think it's not mentioned, but the strand that's in the mansion is mutated. Yeah. Yeah, so it's the T virus, but then just over time it mutates, and that's why it does the V-Act process. Oh, what's up, bitch? Shit. Stop denying it. You were a pro. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. Like, I just play this game a lot. I'm being for real. Like, maybe to compare to other people that play the game casually, I guess. But like, I'm my point of view is I know a lot of people that speedrun this game, and to me, those guys are like gods at this game. Cause I'm like, dude, like they be doing shit that I I'm still trying to master or trying to get to it. How can I get to your level? You just gotta play the game, bro. Like you just gotta be like, you know what, Resident Evil, you scare me, but you don't scare me enough anymore. And then you sit down, and it's one of those where you basically play a game for long enough, not like all in one sitting, right? But you basically play a game so many times that you're like, I still love this game, but it doesn't scare me. So now I can actually go out and do the things that normally would make me uncomfortable. How do I know which way to go? It's all basically figuring out the clues, man. Like looking at items, pictures, documents, stuff like that. Mansion is over the shoulder. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. The game is a freaking maze, yeah. It's one of those where once you know exactly what to do, then you're like, okay, like the only thing you have to calculate in your head is, all right, what stuff am I gonna grab first to get like a optimal route to either not fight anything if you're doing like me right now, like knife only, or if you're just doing like a normal hard run to be like, okay, like who am I gonna kill and who am I not gonna kill to make this section easier for me so I can go grab items and deposit them, or if you're trying to do multiple puzzles to be like, okay, I'm still figuring out these puzzles, but I need to move between this area so many times. You just want to make sure you know who to kill, who not to kill to save ammo if you're playing hard mode, and also that way you can be like, okay, like these areas are cleared, I can just chill, honestly. The best way to memorize the mansion is to never grab any maps and never open the map. Yeah, for the most part. Because if you look at the map, then you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" Let's see. Would love to see RE3 made in this style, bro. Like, I'm being honest to God, if Resident Evil 3 remake was like this, I would fucking cry. I would fucking cry because that would be so fucking awesome. Yeah. Once you realize this game is hella lore heavy, then it's more about figuring out that instead of jump scares. Yeah, true. I don't stand the map anyways. It's the map is pretty simple. So it's all here visible. Well, kinda. Let's see. How do I zoom in? I guess I can't zoom in. So the doors are marked with those little bars. All the bars in blue means is doors that you've unlocked or that are unlocked. The bars in gray basically mean that they're doors that you haven't gone through yet, so you don't know if they're locked or unlocked. The ones that are in red are the ones that are for sure locked from the get-go, that the game is just like, hey, like you don't have whatever item you need to get through at this moment. And at the top right, you basically have like a little guide for the map. Green means 100% items. So whatever room you step into, once you grab all the items, that includes maps, items, weapons, whatever. Once you grab all that stuff, that room goes from red in progress to green 100% complete. There is an achievement in this game that you basically have to go every single room and grab every single item. So that means you have to grab all the documents, all the maps, all the items, all the weapons. You don't have to kill all the enemies, but just grab everything to its 100% completion for every single room of the game, depending on which playthrough you're doing. And then you get that achievement. And obviously, you have to beat the game too while doing it. So it's one of those where I basically had to replay this game like 3 times because it doesn't outright tell you in the achievement, like, hey, you need to 100% complete every single fucking room. And so I was like, yeah, fuck you too, game. The crow room, shortcut, the balcony over the dining room, become your best friend for not fighting. Yeah, exactly, because those 2 rooms, there's no enemies in there, so you can just chill to think about it. Zombies and hunters. What are you guys talking about? I basically run through the mansion until I figured it out. Yeah, I mean that's one way of doing it too. Like you just go around and you're like, okay, does the key work here? No. Does the key work here? No. Does the key work here? Also, one of the things you have to realize is examining stuff is crucial for the game. There's certain items where once you play the game long enough, you're like, okay, like you know what goes where. But if you're starting off, the examine tool in the game is crucial because there's certain items that you won't know what it is until you examine it, and then it gives you a clue of like, oh, like it's for that. Alright. We got this one over here too. Perfect. So from here, most of this section is pretty straightforward. It's like one of the best sections. I'm probably going to be saving somewhere nearby just because if I die, I don't want to go all the way back. There's only one boss fight that pisses me off and how annoying it is, especially because you're going into it knife only. So I'll tell you which boss fight it is when we get to it, but for now we're still a good bit of ways away from that eventuality anyways. And then always keep in mind, y'all, that you can go through this back path. Or you can take these stairs. They're basically out of view from the camera angle. So when you're coming in from this side right here, right? From this angle, just immediately hug the right side and you'll immediately start going up the stairs. And if you're playing with alternate controls, you can go right here to the edge of the stairs and just open the door. Damn it, camera angle. So yeah, let me go ahead and dump this off. So look at how many heals we got, guys. First aid spray, full 3 green herbs, red and blue, full 3 green herbs, another first aid. Like we're loaded. If I get hurt, we're Gucci. Just cause this one actually turned out to be a really good one for me being able to dodge shit. It's just some of these zombies were like, yeah, I'm not gonna lunge at you, bro. So I'm like, oh, I can't dodge you if you're not gonna lunge. And some of these hallways are pretty narrow, so you have to bait them into a lunge, because if you don't, like, they're gonna grab you if you try to run by. Unless they're at a certain angle, then yeah, they're gonna fucking miss. Are you gonna fight any boss soon? Lisa comes out soon? Nah, I'm not fighting Lisa. You basically run by her. Oh, you fucking bitch. Well, she fucking hurt me on that one. You think Lisa alive in RE9? Nah, Lisa's fucking gone, dude. Lisa's one of those where she survives the events of this game. So like, for this whole game, like the boss fights that you do, she can't die because basically what ended up happening is she was injected with the T-virus plus like a few other variants, right? Of like the T-virus shit. And they started noticing the changes in her. And what also happened too is the reason why she has like weird little tentacle things is because she also has the Nemesis parasite, which is the reason why Nemesis is called Nemesis from Resident Evil 3, is that Nemesis was originally like a normal like T101, T102 like type tyrant like Mr. X, but they gave him the Nemesis parasite, which basically also gave Nemesis or the tyrant more intelligence to be able to understand orders, up to the point where there was technically two different Nemesis, but the first one got away and they ended up catching it and disposing of it because they didn't limit the intelligence it had, so it basically became self-aware and they had to kill it. While the other one, the one that we see in Resident Evil 3, that's the one that we see, but like I'm saying, they basically gave the Nemesis parasite to Lisa. And because of the parasite and the T-virus, the changes in the body, they ended up finding out, like, yo, like Lisa has like something completely new, because no matter what we do, like she always comes back. Like she's always coming back. And so that's why if you look at Lisa, she has the little tentacles, but it also looks like she has like a few little bits of like eyeballs and stuff, because from her is where the G virus comes from originally. And so that's where Birkin comes in, he's like, yo, G-Virus? Hell yeah, that's my shit now. And then he starts researching that to become what it is in Resident Evil 2. Yeah, at least for the older games. For the newer games, I'm not sure. The timeline's a little bit different. But that's basically how it went. Okay, so we got the crank. I'm gonna take this too, by the way. So Birkin studied Lisa? Yeah, so Birkin and Wesker were all up in here. Because the labs in RE2, they weren't built, like, until more closer to the events of, like, this game and the other one. So, it's still a few years out from when the labs were built. But before then and during then, when the labs were already done, if you play Resident Evil 0, you find out that, hey, the labs from Resident Evil 0 are connected to the labs in the sewers from Resident Evil 2. So that means that you could basically go from the Umbrella training facility to Umbrella's Nest Labs in Raccoon City, as well as being able to go out from those labs outside and go towards the mansion here, uh, relatively, all within the same area, because they're all in Raccoon City or in the outskirts. So they're all close by. They're all like super linked. And so Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1, like you basically find that like, yeah, like as much as Birkin and Wesker were in the training facility, because that's where they came in to like train up like the new recruits and study under um Marcus, they were also over here in the mansion, making sure that operations went by, smoothly type shit. Because like they basically at that point they already like high up on the ranks, like they were like well-known researchers and whatnot in the company. So um Birkin, finding out that the G virus was here and studying it, makes sense because he would be one of the first guys, one of the top dogs to basically be like, yo, like there's some shit going on and I'm here for it. Anyways, we got the crank, so we can go ahead and get this cutscene going. Yeah, there's a lot of lore from the games that they don't really tell you outright unless you play some of the side games like Real or like fucking Gun Survivor or shit like that. Do they ever mention that in Resident Evil 2? Nah. But by the time Resident Evil 2 comes up, is one of those where Birkin's just basically proclaiming the G virus to be the work of his life. Which I guess technically he might have been the guy who made the G virus, because we don't know who did all those experiments to Lisa. All we know is that she had like a bunch of experiments and shit done to her, so like she basically is the way she is, because like I'm saying, like she basically has like a early strain of the G virus. That's why basically going back to the point that I was trying to tell you guys at the beginning, that's why she doesn't die, because even in that section where we saw her right now in the residence or in the little outhouse back there, basically you can shoot her and she goes down, but over time she'll get back up and she'll start coming at you again, like Birkin from Resident Evil 2, where he keeps coming back over and over and over. It's the same thing, similar to Nemesis, where they just keep coming back no matter what. And with Lisa, it was one of those where on the later sections, because you encounter her twice, and then it's the third time where it's kind of like a boss fight, but it's still optional because you don't really have to fight her, and you see her fall down and she disappears into like a chasm, so you're kind of like, oh, like you don't see her again. and you're thinking like, oh, she must have blown up with the mansion. But if you play Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, you basically learn that once Wesker disappears because he takes his serum and the powers in his body awaken, he basically, you know, plans his escape to head back out of the mansion and escape before it blows up. While he's escaping, he encounters Lisa again, where he basically fights her and he causes the chandelier in the main lobby of the mansion to fall on her and basically like pin her down onto the floor where she can't move. So she basically, for all intents and purposes, along with every other BOW in the mansion, gets blown to bits and never comes back because of that. So that's how you know that she dies because of that game with the Wesker section. Which I really need to play Umbrella Chronicles. It's one of those where I've never played it, but I played Darkside Chronicles and I want to play it just for that. It's just one of those where it tweaks the way the game plays, because unlike these games where you're playing it just solo, those are meant for it to be, you know, like a rail shooter but like co-op. So you can play it solo or you can play it with another person there next to you, you know, both of you guys playing it together. So it's tweaked that way, so that way you can basically have like Leon and Claire together throughout the retelling of Resident Evil 2, or you have Chris and Jill together as it's retelling the events of this game type of shit. Anyways, just to prepare myself for later, not for now, because the spiders here are pretty chill. They honestly don't really do shit. I'm gonna deposit these here. Same thing with the crank. The heal, I'm gonna keep it on me. Used to do YouTube videos, I never thought of it that way. Well, that's where a lot of people learn it from, is from the YouTube vids anyways. So the only other item we need from here is the red book. You can also grab the first aid box too, in case you want an extra heal on top of the one that I just grabbed. And then I'm gonna dump them right now too. Okay, so we got a green and blue mix. Like I'm saying, this one's like a knife only, but I'm not really trying to do it for time or whatever. So it's just me like practicing for if I ever decide to speed run it again later, you know. But from here, we don't have any keys for these rooms yet, so we're gonna go this way. Normally what you do is that box that I ran by earlier, you move it into position and you basically use the boxes to climb over that hole so the vine, the plant 42 vine, doesn't come up and grab you. But since we're trying to basically do it as fast as possible in some scenarios, you basically just run through, you shake it off, and then you keep going. So the bad thing is that this motherfucker put me on caution, so yeah. I'm gonna have to hope that one of these zombies here does not grab me. We need to go grab this. So you gotta be careful, because this causes a zombie to enter the room that we were just in here. Mainly because, I mean, I'm gonna save, just not right now. Having to climb over the boxes to get through each time is so consuming. Yeah, that's why people just shake it off and keep going. And then here, yo, Icon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. You're gonna drain the tub. You're gonna grab the key here. You make sure you leave quick, otherwise that zombie down there. Are you taking a ton of damage? Nah, so I only went down a caution because I was barely at fine. Like I was barely at the area where it considers you to be on fine, but not full health. So the vine does minor damage. Like over time, if you keep going back and forth without healing, yeah, it can kill you, but it's just small damage. Like as long as you shake it off quick, it's not gonna do any, extended damage to you or anything like that. Anyways, we're leaving. All right. So now that we have the key we need, we're gonna go back here, and this is where. Okay, I fucking got it. Awesome. That's where you gotta be careful. You have to dodge that guy as best as you can. As long as you have it open just by a bit, usually, like, not like a sliver, but a good amount, you should be able to have enough room so you can go trigger the ladder. So when you come back, all the two bookshelves already moved on their own for you, so. But yeah, like, that's basically like the first hurdle in the game is Elder Crimson. Because Plant 42 is one of those where it's annoying for me, because like I've only done Plant 42 like knife only like 2 or 3 times. But if you know how to fight Plant 42, you can easily get them. Alright. So there's gonna be a few more heals over here too. So I'm gonna grab one of those for sure, because I need to make sure I'm moving at full speed. I've only played with Jill. Can Chris make the V-Jolt? No, Chris doesn't know anything about chemicals or explosives and shit like that really, so he can't make the V-Jolt. So it's one of those where there's only one way to make the V-Jolt, and the way you do it is you play as Chris, and when you meet Rebecca for the first time with Richard, don't save Richard. Let Richard die so Rebecca leaves the area, right? And you're going to have her play the piano like normal, which is awesome. And then once you get to this point, if everything goes well and you haven't encountered her any other time before those 2 times, then whenever I get to it right now, we'll basically get a scene where Plant 42 grabs Chris, like how it does with Jill in her cutscene, and then it's gonna switch to Rebecca, and then you'll basically get to play as Rebecca making V-Jolt and then applying it to the plant so it can kill it. So that's really the only way, because if you're trying to save Richard, then Rebecca will not be able to make the V-Jolt because you'll never get to play as her. And so you basically have to do the boss fight completely as Chris. I don't think I ever beat the game with Chris. Yeah, it's one of those where Chris's run of the game is the harder version, so you gotta be prepared, because Jill's easier just because she has the lockpick, so you don't have to use the small keys. But Jill also has less health, so you gotta make sure that Jill doesn't get attacked often. So here, because we didn't save Richard, he's not here to basically stop Chris from getting bit. So we just get the cutscene of the shark showing up. I fucking knew you bastards were gonna fucking bite me. And I'm fucking caution again. Every single time, these guys always bite me, but as long as you keep on moving like how I am right now without stopping, you should be fine. You can get here, unlock the room, That way, you can come on down. Is it better to save Richard or let him die? If you're gonna go for the good ending, well, saving Richard or letting him die, it doesn't really apply to the ending. It's mainly, do you want Richard's shotgun, the assault shotgun? Because normal shotgun takes, I think, 7 shells. Assault shotgun takes 10 shells. So it's basically up to you to be like, okay, do I want Richard shotgun? Yes or no? Usually people say yes because Richard shotgun is fucking awesome. Holds 10 shells. You know, I don't know if it does more damage, but it's still a fucking beast of a gun. And then, yeah, like that's really mainly it. The good ending is basically, if you're playing Chris, you save Jill and you save Rebecca, and you leave the mansion. And then with Jill is you save Chris and you save Barry. Yeah, so like Richard, like when he dies by the poison serum, you don't get his gun. But if you save him there, right? If you remove the poison from his body and you let him rest, when you get here to where it was at with the sharks, he's in there, and you're gonna go up to him and he's gonna be like, Chris, no, and then he's gonna push you out of the way, and he's gonna get eaten by the shark instead, and that's when he dies, where like the shark basically like eats him, and he's gone. And so up in this next part, when you drain the water from that area, when you go downstairs, you find Richard's shotgun on the bottom, where it basically left his hand after he got fucking grabbed. Yeah, it's better to save him with Chris so you can get a shotgun, because it is good. So it's one of those where if at this point you ran out of shotgun shells all the way completely, you can basically grab his gun and you have 10 extra shells to be like, okay, I can just use this for a boss fight, or, you know, decapitate zombies, shit like that. Why didn't I save him? Because like I'm saying, I'm trying to see if I can get the cutscene with Rebecca to do the vigil, because I really don't want to fight Plant 42. Like, I don't mind it. It's just one of those where I don't want to fight him. Alright, perfect. This puts me back up to full. Now we gotta drain the water here. Oh, that's right. Oh no, I gotta trigger it here. Why didn't you wait to take more damage? Mainly because I want to be full health. And right now, if I were to use one green herb, it's not gonna put me at full health.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Alright. Not that one. Not that one either. Alright.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Damn it. Fucking safety. No, I know.
Activate
Alright.
emergency drainage system.
So we're basically good now. Yeah, you gotta make sure that doesn't reach 100%. Otherwise, you basically just get drowned in water. So now, you can't leave yet. You gotta drain the water, so you just go back here. From here, you're basically good. So normally when you're playing as Chris, like I'm saying, if you were to save Richard, when you enter this room here, right here next to the shark, like right here, you'd basically find his shotgun right there. And you can go and grab it. Like I'm saying, if you're playing as Jill, with Jill, you basically have to let him die to yawn after you save him with the serum. You think the new Resident Evil 9 will be T-Virus zombies? Nah, probably not. They haven't really had anything virus related since Resident Evil 6, honestly. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8 were both mold and shit. Anyways, Neptune is fucking done and dusted. We got the key that we need. Now, the only thing I gotta hope for is that I can dodge the guy heading back up. But we're basically good. Only thing we gotta do is... we have a shortcut here. And we're gonna have to use the shortcut with Rebecca. Because if you remember earlier, I passed through the section heading over here with the boxes because the water was at the very top. So, since the water is drained now, we have to use this shortcut to go through. We can't go through over here anymore. After Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil is dead to me. Damn. It is what it is. A lot of people don't like the action stuff. I don't mind, it's just... I don't really like playing Resident Evil 8 a lot. Damn it. This guy did not want to fucking budge with that fucking shit. You son of a... Okay, he put me down a caution again. That's fine. So what we're gonna do is we just use the key that we just grabbed, and we need to go grab the pesticide or insecticide, yeah. Oh, you okay? This fucker just touched me right now. So what you want to do is you grab the insecticide, and then you go over here because you see the map. There's a hole behind it. Don't grab the map until right now, right? And so you grab the map, and then the game's like, "Hey, there's a hole here. If you interact with the hole, you're gonna have bees spawn over here. You don't want bees over here. So as soon as you take the map out of the way, use the insecticide and kill the bees." So we actually got a good one. The bees died pretty quickly. So now all the bees over there are gone. That means that we can go over and we can now grab the item that we need, which is the last key. And there's one more thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can unlock the V-Jolt room for Rebecca. I have a feeling that is gonna let her five, three, three. I don't even remember what the numbers are. Hold on. Chris, Resident Evil 1, remake, pool table numbers. Six, 5, and 3. Okay. Aha! I got it. Which last time I think I brute forced it in like my first try, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, so with Chris, it says you don't know much about medicine, so there's no point in taking the empty bottle. Like I'm saying, now this is where the boss fight starts. So I'm gonna unlock the room for now, as well as going over here to do this puzzle. And this is where we use the red book, by the way. Oh shit, did the wrong one. Here we go. Alright, so once you reform the image, that little nightstand or whatever the fuck it is moves out of the way. So we're basically good here. And let me grab this too. So the good thing is that there's like hardly any enemies in the way between here and with Rebecca. And there's no enemies in these areas over here at all. So if I get lucky and I get the Rebecca section, then I can do the V-Jolt. But I'm gonna come over here just to grab some heals, just in case that doesn't happen and I have to fight Plant 42 normally. Not normally. Like I'm saying, this is just like one of those rare times that it might let you play with Rebecca. Like I'm saying, might, because I'm not sure if it's gonna give me that option or not. I hope it does. But like I'm saying, I don't know if it will or not until I go in there to trigger the cutscene, because the cutscene normally is Chris gets grabbed, and then the plant tosses him aside, and then you basically stand up, and then you start the boss fight. But if not, then if the cutscene goes the way that I want it to, wait, yeah, right way. If the cutscene goes the way I want it to, then Chris gets grabbed, and when he does, he's like making noises, and Rebecca's right outside, and she's like, "Yo, I gotta go help Chris." And then that's when you do the section with her. Hold on, y'all. I never played this with Chris. No, you good. I am gonna see if it gives me the option. I hope it does. There you go, see? Rebecca's like, oh shit.
Chris!
Rebecca! It's no use. Roots are in the basement. You can...
No!
Take that file. It'll tell you how to make the potion to kill this thing. Use it on its roots. Hurry!
Yeah. So yeah,
Chris!
I got the Rebecca section. Hell yeah. Which is nice because this is like the only time you get to play as her besides Resident Evil 0. And I unlocked the room so we can go on through. So we need all 3 of these empty ones. Alright, so we got water. No, you fool, why do you keep fucking moving? So we're gonna mix. We're gonna mix these to make number 4. And then we're gonna grab number 6 with number 4 to make number 10. And then we're gonna grab number 6 again and water. We're gonna combine these two to make number 7. And then now we combine 7 and 10 to make 17. And then we grab number 3. And now we have V-Jolt. So now that we have V-Jolt, we can run down there now. So, like I'm saying, there's really only one zombie here. Like, this is like the only guy we're gonna have to deal with. I fucking dodged his ass, which is awesome. I don't think she's gonna have to run all the way back. But basically, we need to go back where we were at with the sharks earlier on the top side. But we're gonna have to go all the way around since the water isn't flooding this area anymore. So we gotta go this way. And basically, once you do, there's one room over here that you can enter, but you can't really do anything in, because all like the water is just in there and everything's basically destroyed and shit, or ruined. All these years I didn't know you can play with Rebecca. Yeah, it's like a specific thing. Like, you have to do a certain thing to make it work. You go to this room here, the guard room. Once you're here at the guard room, just go up to the roots, use the V-Jolt, and it basically fucks it up. And it should kill it. So now we can throw away the bottles. But now we get that cutscene. And now back to Chris. And it lets him go. So it doesn't kill it, I believe. But it basically weakens it to where you can basically kill it much more easier. So I gotta watch out with these guys. You gotta like move around a bit. Bitch. I'm basically using like the stairs as cover, because it's hitting the stairs instead of hitting Chris. Kinda, anyways. Okay, we're still fine. Oh, fuck it, grab it. Yeah, so that's what you gotta be careful is the fucking grab it does. So there's only a few vines left. So as long as it doesn't fucking hurt you, or hit you anyways. Now there's only one vine left. But I think that one I have to go upstairs to hit it. I think. Chris. Alright, I'm still fine. Ah, well, never mind. Now I gotta heal. Sucks too, because it just needs a few more hits and it's fucking dead. But this guy just doesn't want to let me hit his ass. There we go. So as you can see, it's very weakened because normally it takes way more hits. Not as much time as this though. This is like a roundabout way. But it's dead now. And from here, there's only like one other thing that can possibly get in your way. Like two different dudes, like, or there's 3 of them, but yeah. That would be the, like, those 3 guys are the only reason why
You're okay.
Yeah.
I would go to get the
I think we got to
cantina.
the root of that problem. I owe you, kid.
God damn it, Chris.
I'm glad I could help.
Rebecca. Thanks.
Chris, this is Richard's radio. A moment ago there was a transmission. Brad's still flying around, but I don't think he heard me.
Okay, I'll keep the radio. We have to somehow let Brad know about us.
I found a pharmaceutical room. I think I can come up with something useful. I'll be there if you need anything. Anyway, I'm glad you were all right.
But yeah. So, now that Rebecca's in there, if you needed to heal, she's just like, hey, you know, like with Richard, if you save him, she goes to the infirmary, and she's like, hey, I can heal you here.
Chris, you're alive.
Chris.
My words exactly.
Chris, you're a bitch.
Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know. We got separated.
I see. Anyway, we better find a way out of here before we turn into zombie food. Got any suggestions, Wesker?
We should get a better grip on the situation. There must be areas still to be explored in that other mansion. Chris, I want you to check them out one more time. I'll continue my investigation here.
Sure thing.
Chris, don't be a little bitch. Squish the bug, Chris. Do it. There will be no bugs in my mansion. Come on, bro. Squish it. Squish it. There you go. Alright, so this area is done. But yeah, man, that's like one of those like rare ones where you're like, damn, like a lot of people don't know that you can play as Rebecca. So for now, this is the only item we need. This is like the main thing that we came down here to grab. Everything else was just like extra shit. We do have a bunch of heals for later, but like I'm saying, there's only one other boss fight where it's gonna be a pain. Save? Nah. That's why I got all them heals.
This is Brad.
Unless the game decides to crash on me, then yeah, you can laugh at me then.
Chris to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad. Damn.
It's not working. Okay, so we can go ahead and head out. We got dogs here now instead of crows. So try to leave as fast as you can. You don't really want to stay here And yeah, hopefully these guys don't fucking poison us. If they do though, we do have those blue herbs for that reason, but they're not for these guys. These guys are like whatever if they poison you. There's a few other dudes later that will poison you that are even worse, and I'm like, fuck those guys. Me and my homies, we hate those guys. So with the dogs, you usually just want to aggro one and then kill it, but honestly, like, you should be fine. You can just run by most of them. But anyways, now that we're coming back, we are gonna get this cutscene right here, which is a cutscene I always found awesome even in the original because it does the same thing. So this cutscene here. And we got hunters. So, welcome to Hunter Town. Actually, just remember there's still another boss fight before the one that I was thinking about. Oh, what's up, bitch? These guys are gonna be annoying. The good thing is that Wesker fixed the doorknob on the door so we can safely go back and forth through these areas. The bad thing is that these hunters are fucking bitches, so they might hit us. But we don't know. We don't know until we start dodging. Damn, I guess I baited his ass out of it. Oh my fucking god, dude. Really? God damn it, man. Fucking leave it up to hunters to fucking find a way, dude. Like, I'm being so fucking dead ass. I hate that I can't fucking stair skate because yeah, so hunters can do that too. Which means yeah, I should have saved. Yeah, if you're on caution near a hunter, you need to make sure that you heal up back up to fine, otherwise they're gonna decap you. How back will you go? I'm going all the way back to the beginning, bruh. Yeah. All the way back. Yeah.
Resident Evil.
It's all good, man. That's just how I play the games, bro. I try to beat them as fast as possible without saving, because normally that wouldn't have happened. But this hunter's a little bitch. I'm used to it though. Like I'm saying, I used to speedrun this game, so I'm used to resetting shit like that all the time. I'm just glad that the whole Elder Crimson shit and all that went by real fucking good. But now we're back here. I was honestly just gonna play this just casually, so I was thinking about booting up my other save where I've already beaten the game, you know. But oh well. It is what it is. Can't really do much about it now anyways. Were you gonna go for the lunge or nah? I guess not, you fucking sleeper. I know what a defense item is. Yeah, it does suck, but it was one of those where I usually save around that point anyways, just because it's basically kind of like halfway into the game. Whatever, man, just fucking bite me, I guess. Fucking hell, man. It sucks though. It's one of those where I honestly might stop the stream for now. Just because there's some randomizer stuff that I wanted to enable in this game. But I gotta look into it to see exactly what shit it is. I'm just not looking forward to. Are you kidding me? Another fucking bite. Whatever. Okay. So we need 2 small keys. Yeah, basically we only need 2. Those other 2 or 3 areas where you can get the small keys don't really matter to us. I'll make sure I save this time. It should go by a little bit better. Since I'm already in the headspace to play this shit and sort this shit out. So I'm gonna be doing like big brain ahead of the curve type shit. Since we know what's gonna be here in these sections. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight for the herbicide right now. So we're gonna grab all these. Take the chemical too. Alright. Now we're gonna run through. That guy did bust in, but it's whatever. As long as he doesn't get placed over here when we run through the room again really quick, it should be fine. We're gonna unequip those 2 daggers. Yeah, so he's not even here, which is perfect. And then we're gonna go this way now. Perfect. Well, the line wasn't perfect, but I still got the dodge, so it works. We still need to go get the dog whistle. So the good thing is that that's right up here. Herbicide, I'm not gonna need it until later. Once I have the armor key. We're gonna grab this though, because we're gonna need it. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna need 3 small keys, but it's fine. know where to get the other one. Come on, dude. All I need you to do is give me the fucking dodge. That's it. That shit almost fucked me up. Alright, so those two guys are good. Perfect. So we got the dog whistle, we got the small key that we need. We're about to go get the armor key right now. And since we're going over here and downstairs, we're gonna pick up the herbicide again, but we're not gonna use it just yet. So I'd rather use this than use my actual heal items at the moment. Come on, you bastard, fuck off. Nice. So that's perfect. Other dog's about to come over, but it doesn't really matter. We're out of here. Cool. Perfect. And nah. We're gonna leave it. I'll pick it up right now though. Alright, let's go ahead and take this. Right now we will be dumping off the sword key because we don't need it anymore. Alright, give me that. Perfect. Alright. So now we can head on out. Just gotta be careful with the statue there. Okay, so that was very good. This guy is gonna come in and dump off his vomit. We're gonna drop this shit off. Which normally I would say don't do this, because you might die, but fuck it, you know. Sometimes you gotta risk it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucking clean, dude. That's amazing. We're gonna reset this, guys. Just step in here real quick. We don't want him biting us on the way out. Alright, so we got the armor key. That means that now we can go through. We can go through the first floor since the zombies outside haven't spawned yet, and I've already grabbed the dagger, so I only have to worry about one zombie being in there once I step into that area. The Cerberus out here aren't gonna do shit, so we can go ahead and continue on like normal. Like I'm saying, this is mainly so that way you can just use this door without triggering the whole doorknob shit. Damn it, game. Alright. Yeah. I got to the part where the hunters show up again, and one of them knocked me down a caution, and then just instantly did the fucking lunge decap, and I was like, great, fucking thank you, you fucking piece of shit. So yeah, I'm fucking back here again, I guess. And you know, I'm not really saving, so I'm all the way back here again. Which is classic speedruns though, so it's whatever. Fuck you. And fuck you too. Yeah, it's whatever. Why did I come over here? Oh, that's right. I didn't need to come in here, but I guess I did anyways. Oh, and it was mainly so I could do the whole shortcut thing. It's fine. Yeah, one of the people watching over here in my other chat was like, "Save, bro," and I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then I died like a minute afterwards, and they were like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "Well, I didn't fucking save, so it's whatever, you know." It is what it is. This shit gave me a first aid last time, but I guess we'll see what it's gonna give us this time. Yeah, it's all good though. You live and you learn. Oh, what's up? What's up, motherfucker? Ooh. Now that's some real good shit right there. We're like on a fucking roll right now. Because we have all the shit that we need to get the fuck through here. And we have easy access to the bottom area now. Alright, so they're telling me to go save Richard. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to save him. Okay, so now, yeah. I have too much shit on me right now, actually. You know what? I don't know what I'll do. I could have just gone through the top two, I guess, but whatever. Damn it, Chris, why do you do that weird fucking move? Bit by all these fucking guys, I guess. Yeah, I need to dump this shit. Ooh, what's up, fool? Hell yeah. I was honestly debating, like, should I just grab the stun grenade and instantly kill Older Crimson? But then I was like, nah, that's too easy. Alright, so... that shit's dead. Before I grab any of those, let me grab this shit. What is there, 5 of them? Yeah. Oh no, there's 6 of them. Wait, no. Yeah, that's 5. Give me that too. Alright, we got the first mask. We're not coming over here anymore. So we can head on out. And now enough time should have passed. That Richard should be gone. We'll see. We gotta make sure we do it quick though. We don't want any extra zombies spawning in over here. Okay, never mind. He's still doing his shit. Okay. We need to get one mask from there and the one outside. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how long I gotta wait. I think it's like 5 minutes or some shit. I don't know. I think that's what they said, is that it just has a timer in the background. Thinking about it. Because I was like, I need more inventory space. But I know what I can do. Just to pass a little bit more time. And also from stopping that guy from busting in, so... Alright. Alright, let's see if he's dead now. No. Damn it, man. Is the game really gonna make me do this again? me look it up, honestly. Let me see if it is running on a timer. Let's see, Resident Evil Remake. Timer for Richard Death. Yeah, it says you get about 7 or 8 minutes to basically give him the serum. Alright, y'all, give me a second. Alright, y'all, my bad. Yeah, I guess I gotta wait a bit because it says he ain't gonna die. I guess I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go save. It just sucks because I wanted to do a whole run, just no saves. Come on, dude, fuck off. Oh, you fool. Get the typewriter. Yeah, bro, save. I'm like, I know it's clear that I already beat this game so many times. But alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop the stream here. I'm gonna see if I can get some randomizer stuff for this game set up too. And yeah. You get a bit too much? Hey, bro, I just keep fucking running into them. I keep forgetting that guy goes in there. But yeah. I'll be back later though, so I'll see you guys on the next stream. So it won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be chilling doing some D&D, so probably be like later in the week, next week. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.